Good morning, everyone. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. All right. Can you guys hear me? Okay, so today is Brickside Chat 46. 46. Let's make a big claps to begin, everyone, to celebrate our 46th edition of. Is it supposed to be edition or like what episodes? What do like 46th session? What do we call ourselves for this Brickside Chat individually? Whatever. Yeah, 46 something. Anyway, yeah, it is 46 Brickside Chat. All right. Okay, so today it's supposed to be hosted by those young boys, Rosa and Tomo, but Tomo is a little bit sick. Unfortunately, everyone, please like a chill him, a lot so that he can be like we can hear his healthy voice again. We miss his lovely beatbox voice or the young blood voice, whatever. Yeah, he's exactly like that situation now. So yeah, please make a clap for him so that he can be chilled out. All right. Okay, so let's begin today. All right, so let me start with. So hometown tip situation now. Let's see. We're nearly end of the month, right? It's April 28th. So 29, 30. Is April by 30 or 31? 1, 2, 3, 4, 30 by 30. Oh my God, just 2 days left. So in 3 days, we're gonna have a new season of the May, right? So I think this chart maybe settled down soon, right? So far, Nato-san, are you there? Nato-san's today. Oh yeah, hey Nato-san. Oh my God, you're number one. You're number one with 2 gold medal, 5 silver medal. Wow, what's your secret recipe? This is amazing achievement. How come no one claps today? Please give some claps. We need a clap. Clap, 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 clap. No one access on the soundboard? Yes. Yeah. All right. Woohoo. So yeah, Nato-san, you're really doing great. And I don't know why I'm number 2. Well, thank you. And the number 3, wow, Jerex Moti. Is Jerex Moti today? He's on the list. He's in the radio channel. Yeah, let's make a big clap for him too. Congratulations, you're number 3. And if he's number 4, yeah. And Chansey number 5. Mochigom number 6. Is Mochigom here? Mochigom, yay! Congratulations, Mochigom. Woohoo! And Snoops number 7. Snoops, yeah, congratulations. Renee Campbell number 8. Egg Cooker number 9. And Mint Club Intern number 10. Wow, Mint Club Intern, you worked really hard. Congratulations for you, sir. So yeah, this is it. So like it's D-3 to claim your reward soon, right? And undefined kind of improve the design of here. So now you can see how many buildings you have. Wow, I have 107 main building. I'm a big hunt whale. I've never been a whale outside of any other world, so I'm very happy to be a whale here. Anyway, yeah, you can see your building numbers here, so it's really cool. And yeah, oh wow, Nato-san, you make a lot of great contents. That's how you get a lot of claps. So yeah, this is kind of a great way to keep generating good content or some applications or building activities or whatever your own Web3 journey. People will give you claps. That's how we work for the 100 tips. Okay, and do you guys enjoy mint drop? I mean, I love to spin twice a day. Did you guys notice that we changed this? Like now you can spin twice a day. It started as a one time a day, and then we changed it. So let me spin. I saved my spin to run here. Can you see this? All right. Hope I can get jackpot. Let it go. Dun, 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 dun. We get just minted token worth of the $0.57. Woohoo! That's awesome. So yeah, this is it. It's really fun. You can spin twice a day now, and you see lots of people spinning. Wow, like every minute, basically every minute, people spinning. This is ranking. There are lots of mint empty token whales here. Wow, who are these people? They're crazy. Even I have just 240,000. Like right above me is 1.3 million. That's crazy. And the number this guy has 10 million empty token. Wow, huge whale. You know the reason why they keep stacking up lots of empty token is because your win range is based on your empty token holding. So, for example, I have 240,000 empty token, which worth $1,667. Oh my god, I believe I own a lot of MT. This is really big money for me. And this is divided by I think 3,000. So 0.05. I don't know the logic. If made some logic, but that win range logic is based on this balance. So from lowest balance to the highest balance, which is like for me $8.34, which means is that once I spin and then if it gives me jackpot, then I can earn up to $8.34 worth of the some tokens backed by mint token. So yeah, this is the game's rule. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, then there's one more news. So do you guys remember there was a community called Mongdi X from South Korea? They started as a sub community of Huntown, and they kept expanding by doing lots of study group activities. Like they mostly attract newbies for Web3, and there are kind of sort of the curriculums to onboard them, mostly base, like because they have to onboard on WordCast, and they also explore all this base ecosystem, and eventually they become a Web3 builders. They kind of involved in lots of different fun Web3 projects. Yeah, so this is kind of solo Web3 social onboarding club. They recently renewed their community as Hunji. This is their new name, Hunji. And then they regularly have offline meeting. This is one of their offline meetups photo. I just turned them into the AI gen cartoons to protect their face. Like we supposed don't know. We supposed not to know each other. Anyway, they are considering to launch their own pixel art membership NFT. So they made 3 design. This is option 1. This is option 2. This is option 3. This is pixel NFT art. So obviously those grid will be gone when they issue later on. So just think about this NFT design as a pixel art. So please choose the best one in your opinion, so that they can choose the most popular NFT design for their own membership PFP NFT. And I think they're gonna use Dixie Club, which is also one of the two the Huntown core team provides, right? So I think they're gonna use Dixie Club to launch their own PFP NFT. So yeah, please have for them to choose right one. This is the link. When you go to the post, please support this post so that other people can know too, and also share your choice here. Then I'll try to tip you. Okay, all right. Obviously you have to submit the form too, please. Then this is the overall Hunttown news. And also, please let me know if you kind of try, if you kind of initiate some kind of local sub community on top of Hunttown. Then yeah, maybe we can help you building that, like this. I can kind of boost up the news for Hunttown members so that they can support your local community too. Yeah, it will be really fun to have these types of community, like offline meetups in like Europe, if you're living in Europe, or Japan. Oh, I'd love to go to Japan. So yeah, Hunty is one of the best examples to form a sub community of Hunttown in your local community. So yeah, please do that. All right. Okay. As usual, let's check crypto news. We love to just overall checking what's going on in this Web3 space, right? Before we go into the project showcase. So as you guys know, Loja really nearly every day kind of share some curated news here called headlines for today's news. Yeah, so you can go to the Watch New channel. Watch New channel. Where is Watch New channel? Here. Yeah, Watch New channel. And when you go to Watch New channel, yeah, Loja keep sharing the headlines every day. Let's check today's headline. All right. But I'm not sure if if Loja actually read all these news and then create them. Loja, do you do that? You do. Wow. You do. Awesome. All right. Then you want to explain? I'm joking. I can do it. Sorry. So his first pick is the XRP ETF, Ripple ETF. Is it spot ETF or future ETF? Yeah, future ETF. I mean, if it's actually Ripple has, I think, already 2 future ETF. I mean, I'm not an expert of Ripple ecosystem, so please correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, Urban is not today, right? Urban is kind of expert of Ripple ecosystem. Urban is not on today. I think they have 2 already future ETF, and then if this is approved, then this is gonna be the 3rd one, I think. But as you know, future ETF is not that big news in general. So I don't think this affected much on the XRP's price. But if this turns into the spot XRP ETF, then oh my God, that would be really, really crazy news, right? I think many people are expecting that that's gonna happen because XRP is based on what? Like so-called US coin. I never imagined that they're gonna have some kind of theme called USA coin thing. I mean, even like 4 years ago, if someone say we are USA coin, like a USA based coin, then people are gonna say, are you crazy? That's gonna be very difficult to run any crypto project in US because at the time, like all the SEC's attack, launching cryptocurrency in United States was really difficult. But now it seems like they're trying to build up kind of, whoa, we're USA backed cryptocurrency. We're USA backed. Like we're headquartered in US. Like that's kind of like a theme, right? So XRP is one of the biggest one so far, and people are expecting to have the spot XRP ETFs. I'm not sure if it's gonna really happen or not, but if it happens, I believe that that's gonna affect a lot on XRP's valuation. And oh my God, Trump proposed another news. He said that he is preparing federal tax cut. Again, whenever Trump just toasts something, this is literally like a casino. It's really half and half chance if really happening or not. I believe that many times he just toasts the word first, right? He believes that the tariff can replace income tax. I don't know, they must have a lot of deviations for that, Income tax, to be honest, is the biggest source of the tax. And tariff increase obviously inflation, especially the short-term inflation. So that's gonna reduce lots of like a demand on the market, right? Because basically the product going to be very expensive to purchase, because of the tariff. Then that may reduce actually that is more likely to reduce the income tax. I'm not talking about the income tax level. I'm talking about income tax revenue. So this is kind of ironic situations. When there's a tariff, many economists think that the income tax revenue will be decreased. So then how this is possible? As he said, substantial federal tax cut claims tariff will replace income tax. That's very, for economists, very illogical way of thinking, right? But who knows? So far, something that Trump said, and then that actually happened, that supposed to be like doesn't make sense at all by economists, right? But it happened, and then it affect on completely different effect than we could expect. So who knows? But this is so far many economists says this claims is very, very wrong. Not me, but economist. I'm not economist. I don't know anything about like a basic level of economy. I'm terrible at that. The worst subject in my university was the microeconomics. I hated to calculate all these different graphs on the supply demand curve and the derivative for that. I hated to study that. So yeah, I'm not expert on analyzing about this. Okay. And then apparently the new SEC head supposed to be the pro crypto person. So yeah, it may be kind of good news for crypto industry. So yeah, I think this is like overall headlines for today, for short. Okay, now let's get back to project showcase. Today actually is supposed to hosted by the Loja and Tomo. So I did not have chance to direct communication with today's project showcase host, but I heard that the today's project showcase is really interesting project called SecondOrder.Fun by Patreon. So yeah, everyone, let's bring Patreon on the stage with a huge claps and a big vibe. All right, woohoo! Yo, are you there, Patreon?
I'm here. Can you all hear me?
Yes, very clear.
Okay.
All right.
Great.
So
Thank you for the warm welcome.
you're welcome. Basically, the project showcase, I can run the screen, or you can just run your own screen to share. But I believe that it's better for you to share your screen because
Yeah.
I could not access your product directly. So I think it's better for
That's
you to
no
share.
problem. I got
Alright.
a deck to
Okay.
show off what
Okay,
I'm
that's
doing here.
cool.
So
All right, and could
Okay.
you give us a little introduction about yourself first? Yeah, if it's possible. Yeah.
So I'm Patreon. I'm in Tokyo, but I'm actually originally from Canada. But I've been here for almost 20 years. So I guess I'm sort of becoming part Japanese. Should I do an introduction in
Konnichiwa.
Japanese as well?
Oh,
Konnichiwa.
there is Nato-san. Nato-san is Japanese.
そうですね、ナトさん。はい、よろしくお願いします。今までもテキス
Wow.
トベースですけれども。
Whoa. I had no
はい。
idea what you said, but feels like, hello, Nato-san. Good to see you. I don't know. All right.
Based. Wow, thank you. はい、こんばんは。よろしくお願いします。So, yeah, so the Hunt team, Loza and Sebeyaki in Project 7, they invited me on today to talk about my project, Second Order Fun, because I've been sort of hinting at it in the hunt community here, and people have been giving me little tips here and there as I talk about it, but I thought it was just about time to unveil it. It's not quite finished. I'm still working on the final details and when I'm going to actually release it. I don't have a firm date yet, but probably this summer. Yeah. So let me just start with the deck here. So what is it called? It's SecondOrder.Fun, and the tagline is "Meme coins without the hangover." What does that mean? Well, meme coins. With meme coin games, what's the central problem with meme coins? I think it's misaligned incentives. We've got traders that are playing an infinite game. And what I mean by an infinite game is that players join and leave freely. But there's no winners or losers because there's no end game. Okay, so maybe I can do a Japanese part here. So meme coin っていうのは、二日酔いなしのミームコインゲームです。その二日酔いなしって何ていうか、インセンティブっていうのはもう揃ってないっていうことですね。トレーダー、主にのトレーダーは、無限ゲームも遊んでるんですけどもね。プレイヤーたち、が、自由に参加したり、対峙したり、勝者とか敗北者はもうないんですけれども、理由は最後がないです。Alright, so that was the infinite game part. However, what we have in meme coins, almost always, is a few actors that will unilaterally change to a finite game. And these guys are playing to win. What do I mean by finite game? Well, you've seen it. It's right here. Right above 21. That dump. What they call the rug in the parlance of our times. When somebody, that's right, Project 7, that's the rug. And everything after the rug is the hangover. Okay, well, how do we get rid of this? How do we stop this hangover? Well, we change it all to, no, actually, I got a better term for it than hangover moment, but I'll get to that in a sec. So, how do we get rid of this? Well, I say let's make them finite games. We get at the beginning, we all decide on the rules, and we say, this is the kind of game we're going to play. Okay, I'm going to skip back into Japanese for a second. じゃあ、これどうやって解決するかどうか。二日酔いっていうの地点は、ここら、なんか21日のところですよね。ここから二日酔い、もう、クラッシュ、ラグだっていうところからはずっと爆上げはもうしないっていうんですから、解決方法は、私考えている解決方法は、じゃあ、ファイナイト、有限ゲームに変えします。Okay. Yeah, same explanation, basically. All right, so finite games, what do? Well, we create meme coins as raffle tickets. And what I'm saying here is that each meme coin is going to be a time-limited value utility token. What I mean by time-limited value is that it has finite value. It has a utility. It's a ticket in the raffle. But it ends at a specified, agreed-upon time. We say, in 2 weeks, this raffle ends. That's what it means. That's what's going to happen. And the game is over. The utility is over at that point. We all agree about it at the beginning. That point, the end of the 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever the raffle period is, we call that the terminal value event. This is when the value and the utility ends. And up until that point, players can buy and sell their tokens at market rates, just like any old meme coin. But at that terminal value event, we do a draw, and whoever's holding the winning tickets will win a prize. How do we do that? Well, we set up a prize at the beginning. So $500 USD, $1,000 USD, 1 million MT tokens, whatever we want. We set out a distribution. So the first winner will get half of that distribution. Second and third place will get different amounts from that distribution. But we all agree at the very, very beginning that you're holding these tokens with the possibility and the hope of winning that raffle. Why is it called Second Order Fun, though? Well, on top of those tickets, we're also selling derivatives. Now, anybody knows, with a meme coin, you always have that huge price jump right at the beginning. As the whales get in, everybody's sniping. And we want that. We actually want people to snipe at the beginning because it drives interest. It keeps the game going, and it gets, people now want to trade these coins with the hope of winning the raffle. So we have a second order where prediction markets track each player's positions, and you can bet on individual players' chances of winning that raffle. A good example of it is if you've seen the movie The Big Short, the movie about the 2008 housing crash. And there's a scene with Selena Gomez. She's talking about derivatives, but using a poker game in a casino as an example. So she's explaining that the stocks are the stocks themselves, are the poker game. But the people that are watching this high stakes poker game, they're doing side bets themselves. I think Selena's going to win. I'll give you 50 to 1 odds. I'll take that bet. I think that lady that just bet on Selena, she's going to win. I'll take those odds. Well, we're going to do the same thing. You can bet on the raffle winners. That's the second order of it. And again, just like the first order, it all closes and settles at the terminal value event. The tokenomics for the raffle itself are really simple. So a game maker will create a raffle by putting up a prize pool. And it has to be a good prize pool. We don't want it to be like, $50 or anything like that. It has to be a good incentive to wanting to actually play. And they set the draw date, 2 weeks from today, 3 weeks from today. The raffle then starts with a token generation event where we mint 1 billion tokens. We set aside 10 million for sharing incentives. I'll get into that in a sec. And then the entire 99% of the token pool goes into a liquidity pool where people can buy. We take transaction fees between 1% and 3% depending on the minting and liquidity options. And then we split that fee revenue, 70% to the game maker. They're the ones putting up the money for the prize. And Second Order Fun as the protocol takes 30%. So this is it. Second Order Fun, join the order. We're on Twitter at SecondOrder.Fun, SecondOrder.Fun. Email is SecondOrderFun@patreon.xyz. And the web, SecondOrder.Fun. Shared right there. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Farcaster. I'm Patreon and Farcaster. That's my cat Ragnar. Cool guy is the name of his glasses. So that's all I've got. Does anybody have any questions or want to ask any details? Let me see if I can turn off this screen share. How does that go off?
Awesome. Can we just put up the screen share so that people can ask questions based on screen? Yeah, and
let's do
that. Before to do that, let's make a big clap for Patreon. That was really interesting program, right? Woohoo! Let's make a big clap. Okay, so leave a questions, or you can even turn on your mic to ask questions directly, guys. Let's see. Loja said, I just want to ask when this will go live.
Yeah, I don't have a firm date right now, but I'm planning to launch this summer. Hopefully, there's a big conference in Tokyo at the end of August called WebX. You might have heard of it. It's one of the biggest conferences in Japan for that. So I'll be there, and I hope to launch. I won't have a booth. I'm still bootstrapping, but I will be handing out flyers, kind of idea.
All right. Until anyone leave a question, I'll just ask some questions for you to understand better of this product. So, can you
Please, please.
wrap up a little bit about like kind of how it works things like so for example you mentioned a lot about like like the price drop and then literally the moment what was the moment thing like
I
that
call it
moment.
the terminal value
Yes,
event.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then that generates some raffle tickets to win something, and also there is a people can vet own their players is kind of like vetting of the casino the poker player like that from the movie. So yeah, I think there are two different concept things are together in my opinion. So could you kind of wrap up like how it
Yes.
works? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the first order is the raffle tickets,
Uh-huh.
and you're buying meme coins just like any other meme coin.
Mm-hmm.
The first option I'll be doing is to set it up as Zora tokens, just because it's easy to use SDK and it works well with Base. I'd like to also use Mint token, or sorry, Mint Club,
Mm-hmm.
because you guys have a very, very nice SDK as well. So that'll be another option that will be there for creators. They can use any meme coin platform they want. I was talking to some Solana people. They like the idea as well. They want to have Solana option for this. So as time goes on, it will be multi-platform for that first part where you can buy the meme tokens on whichever platform the creator sets it on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the second order is, yeah, it's basically derivatives or like options on that. And basically how it works is, let's say, for example, Loza comes in and he buys, 200 million tokens. And then Sebayaki comes in, he buys 500 million tokens. He's a massive whale. And then Project 7, he's also sniped this, so he's going to buy 200 million tokens. So we got 700 million of the tokens are taken up right now. So the prediction market will then look at that and say, okay, well, Sebayaki's got, almost half of the tokens, almost half of the tickets. He's got a, 50% chance of winning the raffle. So we'll set odds for him winning. And then you can buy derivatives or like in a prediction market on Sebayaki's position. Or you could say, well, yeah, Project 7, he's only got 30% of the float, but he could win the prize. He could win first prize. Or maybe he'll win second prize. And so you can hedge on that. Now, Sebayaki might come along and decide, well, geez, I've got 500,000 or 500 million tokens right here. This is a really, really hot raffle. The tokens are worth more than I paid for them. I could win a $500 prize, or I could sell my tokens right now for $350. I'm just going to liquidate. I'm going to sell my position. Well, then that would then cancel out all of the secondary positions as well, because of course they're all linked to his position. So there's a whole ton of like meta game wrapped inside the main game that is just going to be absolutely nuts. And I think this is the biggest attraction here, is just trying to, game it, because you've got a short time, right?
Yeah.
You've only got 2 weeks to do this, but oh man, it's going to be intense for that 2 weeks. And then you win the prize. Everybody says, okay, yep, the game's over. We've picked the winners, and then we're done.
So basically, there are two different types of players on this game. Oh, all right. The first player is just purchasing the meme coin to join the raffle, right? Like purchasing the meme coins is kind of getting the raffle tickets. And then,
Yes.
I mean, there's a
Yeah,
price
exactly.
up and down, up and down. So those purchaser may gain some profit based on the market value or not. But the game is that to earn some prize from the raffle. And
That's right.
there's another side of players, they can bet for who is gonna win from the raffle. And then let's
Yes.
say in a Sebayaki, me and Loja's case, somebody maybe bet on me that Project 7, I think Project 7 will win from the raffle, and then the person bet on me. And then now I think that, the coin price are up a lot. So oh, I can just wait to win the raffle, or maybe I'll just like get rid of all my positions. So I just sold them out. Then the
Yeah,
people who bet on me on the prediction market, they're all screwed, right?
yeah,
Because they will be
they
liquidated.
might. Yeah, they would get liquidated. Yeah,
So this is also based on the person's kind of like behavioral reputation. I don't know. Is it supposed to be reputational? I mean, like if someone thinks like, oh, I can't trust Project 7, he's gonna just dump them all. So don't bet on his positions. It's very risky. Some people may think in that way, right?
yeah, yeah. They might look at it because they might look at your past behavior on other raffles and
Yeah.
decide, oh, geez, yeah, he's gonna dump, so don't bet on him.
Oh my God, this is
And
hilarious
we could even
concept.
like factor it into the odds on the prediction market as well.
Now I'd love to dig up more like so then like how this prediction the market designed. Is it supposed to be like a based on kind of your own contract that's kind of making the pot I don't know. Can you explain a little bit more about this contract?
That's one I don't have a lot of details on it right now because I'm still working on the
Okay.
design with my engineer. But what we are doing is I've been talking to the guys that created
Uh-huh.
on it, which is the one used. It's the prediction market used in footy.
Food. Oh, sorry. By the way, anyone if talking here, can you come to the launch channel? We're talking in launch channel. So please join the chat in the launch channel, not here, please. We don't use this chat channel. We chat in the launch. I'm talking to Paxel, sorry, Paxel. Paxel has some question. Can I assume that the Mincoin game is the four-toed player, pump player, PPP meta? Oh, I don't know. Do you know the word? PPP meta. PVP, I know this word. This is kind of based on game word, right? Anyway, that was. Yep. Can you answer this question?
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's because once the pump player, or yeah, like the foretold player, the pump player says here, I'm gonna dump, then everybody is left with their bags, and that's what I call the hangover. So that's it exactly. So in this case, see my position is the problem with that is that, again, the incentives are misaligned. So most people are buying meme coins with the idea that it will go up. You want it to keep going up, or at least you want it to gain in value. But there's that one player that just decides, no, I'm going to win. I'm going to take out all of the value. I'm going to dump right here. So the problem there is that there's no agreed upon time, right? In a game of football, in a game of soccer, in a game of badminton, hell, in a game of beer pong, right? Like everybody agrees on the end time, right? Now the game is over. Now we decide who the winners and losers are. That's why it's a game, right? Is that you agree on those rules at the beginning. I'm getting a little bit into like, the philosophical definitions of games. I come by it honestly enough, right? Because I'm a game designer. But that's the issue that I'm trying to address. Not that meme coins are a problem or that, we need to have anti-sniping or whatever. Those are all technical problems. The problem here, though, isn't technical. It's a people problem. That people aren't agreeing. So for this particular game, we agree. Here's when the game ends, in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, whenever. And that's why up until that point, everybody's now trying to do the same thing. Everybody's trying to get the pump. Everybody's trying to get that ultimate value. But even if they don't, there's still a consolation prize at the end. There's still the prize of the raffle at the end. So it's harder to say that, there's bag holders there. What happens after the game ends with the coin doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not saying that these coins get thrown out or anything, right? Like you can continue to hold the coin, right? Maybe it'll go to the moon. Maybe it'll be great. I don't know. but it doesn't matter in terms of the second order part of the game. That's what I'm concerned on.
And where does the prize pool come from?
The prize pool. So originally, at the beginning, I'm raising to set that up from individual investors, but the intention is to eventually make it permissionless and automatic, so anybody can do it. They can put up $1,000 stake it into a contract, and then they will then get that 70% of the transaction fees. Now, I have to do some more calculations, but I figure you could probably get like 5 times back what you put into a prize. So if you put up a $1,000 prize with 70%, you could probably get $5,000 back. So it's a bonus for the game master, the person creating the raffle and putting up the prize as well. It's not a huge bonus, right? Like you could make millions of dollars, you could make a couple $100. It's just like the other things there. But there is a fairly high probability of getting a decent return, however it works. So that's the other thing here too, is I want everybody to gain. I don't want just one person to cash out and say fuck you to everybody and run away with all the cash. Am I allowed to say that here? Am I going to get in trouble for?
No, not at all. I mean, probably there's some
Okay.
teenagers here, but yeah, teenagers do some, curse and slang, so they're okay with it, I guess.
Yeah, good. Okay, so but yeah, that's my intention. Is I don't want to have just one person screwing everybody else over. I want everybody playing to have at least a better than evens chance of coming away a winner. And in the end, if you don't win, right? Like if you don't win the prize, well, okay. I mean, it wasn't because somebody screwed you. It was because, the dice didn't go your way. Just like going into Vegas or pulling a slot machine, right? I mean, I'm not winning great at mint drop right now, but that's just me. Oh, this guy. Yeah, this guy. See, this is the guy. Okay, this is the guy that why I want to do this, because I don't want meme coin holders having to go through getting their bags dumped on them and then watching a video of some fat turd in a really, really stupid looking Harry Potter sweater saying it wasn't my fault.
Oh my God. I mean, yeah, I think the very interesting part for me actually is that like if I doing a player as just like purchasing the raffle, so like literally they're purchasing that meme coin. Usually in the meme coin market, the only way for me to earn profit is to dump later on, right? Like so,
Yeah,
only one directions like upward. That's the only way I
yeah,
can make the make profitization. In this
yeah.
model, even though the coin price is going down, I can still decide to just remain in the market to earn the prize from the raffle pool.
Not earn, but you have a chance at winning.
Yeah, chance of winning. I mean, yeah, like a potential to win. I mean,
Yeah,
rather than
yeah,
just like throw
exactly.
them out with the realized loss. So I
Yeah,
guess this is also a very interesting part, and also making another groups of people in a side part who bets on my positions seems very kind of more like a social thing, not just like
it
pump and
is.
dump social. This is more like a casino based social, like
Yeah,
yeah,
it is. Like kind of watching from the crowd, like if your risk appetite isn't big enough to try and get in on the tokens themselves, the derivatives are definitely a smaller risk, smaller, outlay for that. OX Monty's got a question. Says I have a question. Why no winners or losers? Well, no, there are winners and losers. It's just that the winners and losers are of the raffle, and so we just set out the rules for who wins and who loses at the beginning. So my issue with meme coins right now is that everybody's trying to be a winner in an infinite game, but somebody decides to make it a finite game and they win, everybody else loses. So that's where the unfairness comes about, right? Is because the rules change on that dump day. And that's not fair, right? That's what people complain about. It's not that, oh well, you gambled on meme coins. No. People gamble. We gamble all the time. You gamble on sports, we gamble at Vegas, you gamble when you go, like, churches have raffles. They do it to raise money for their communities or whatever, but it's gambling. Futures trading is gambling. The stock market is gambling. We're all gambling. That's not a problem. The problem is that when you have one group saying, these are the rules that we play by, and then another person comes along and says, fuck your rules, I want to win today, and I'm just going to walk away with the bag. That's the problem. And that's where everybody says, no, this isn't fair. This is a problem. We have to deal with this. So I'm saying we can't deal with it with a technology, because it's not a technological problem. It's a people problem, so we have to deal with it with a people solution. And the people solution is, we agree. We make a setup of rules like any other game, like soccer, football, bingo. We set the rules up out front. We decide, if this happens, you're a winner. If this happens, you're a loser. We all agree. If at the end of the game you say, oh, it's not fair, it's like, well, I'm sorry. No, you agreed to the rules. Now you're free to go play a different game at this point. You can sell your tokens and cash out. That's up to you. But it's clear and upfront. At the beginning, these are the rules, these are the terms, this is when it ends, this is how we decide who the winners are, who the losers are. What happens in between there is the game. Go nuts.
This is really new, I think. Like, so some people may still, thinking about, like, try to consume that information so far. But it's very creative, to be honest. Like, I never even imagined this way of like designing this infinite game. Um, so I have one last question actually from myself. So I think the creating the price part seems very critical in this model. Like,
Yes.
yeah, it's supposed to be big enough, but it seems like those source you designed so far is based on the stakers on the pool to eats up the trading fee, right?
Yeah. So they stake and
Yeah.
they would then be rewarded with
Uh-huh.
a percent or a share of the transaction fees.
And then when they withdraw those staking positions, then how does
No, they don't.
or they just
So they
literally
won't.
donate the
There's no
money?
stake. It's
Is it donation then?
it's kind of a donation, yeah.
Uh-huh.
They're sort of donating to put up the initial stake or the initial prize pool
Mm-hmm. So that can
with
be
the idea.
yeah.
Yeah, so the idea is, yeah, they put up the initial prize pool, but they're hoping that they recoup by interest in the raffle and the transaction fees. They get that back. So
So
if let's say you want to do a hunt raffle,
uh-huh.
and you guys you put up $1,000 prize pool,
Uh-huh.
and you set it out for five winners. So first prize would get, say, $3,000. Second prize, or let's do it for five people, so have two prizes for $500 each. That's 4,000, and then three prizes for $333 each. I'm going to put that into the chat so that we can see it, because it's a lot of numbers. Okay.
And
Pull the pool.
basically the winner just like they just purchase small number of the hunt to win the big hunt. It's basically kind
Kind
Yeah.
of. Let me
And
get there a
then-
second here. Okay.
and then the pool provider is like, if there's a more raffle ticket purchaser, I have potential to win more than my
Yeah.
cost, include as well as those trading fee too.
That's
Yeah, that's kind of like
right.
business model
Yeah.
will, right? So for example, I create the price pool like say 10,000 hunt, and then the individual ticket is one hunt token per ticket.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I can sell out more than 10,000 tickets, then I guarantee to get profit as a price provider. Is that correct understanding?
No, it wouldn't work like that.
Uh-huh.
How it would work is if
Yeah.
you put out, so each one's always going to be a billion tokens,
Uh-huh.
and then they would be priced at very, very small, like usually 50 cent, about 50 cents a ticket.
Uh-huh.
So you would be wanting to buy a lot of tickets. So, if you set that, where did I put those numbers?
In the launch chat, I can see the numbers.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that would be the prize pool.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then you have 100 billion tokens. And let's say those are 50 cents per token. So if you sell, so let's say somebody buys 1,000 tokens, that's $500. Okay. That's the sale price of tickets. So we will take 2% of that transaction fee. So that's $10
Mm-hmm.
of transaction fee. 70% goes to game maker to put up $5,000 prize. 30% to second order. Fun. Okay. So yeah, if you only sell 1,000 tokens, then you're only going to get $7. What you want is you want to sell 7 million tokens. So you sell 100 million tokens. Okay. Million tokens at 50 cents. Token is $50 million in total volume. So 2% of 50 million. That's a lot. No, I'm missing out my numbers, aren't I?
Yeah, it seems like the numbers are not. I don't know. Like in my calculation, I
Yeah,
can.
I missed the numbers.
Yeah.
I missed the numbers. Yeah.
Let's try to simplify. So let's say I just want to understand about the price pool because
Mm-hmm.
I think the success point of this product is the price pool provider. There should
It
have,
is.
yeah, and then the
Yeah,
price
because the
providers,
prize pool has to be, yeah, it
yeah,
has to be big enough to justify
right.
buying lots of tickets.
And I want to understand main needs of those price pool. I mean, is it some kind of just like a B2B model, like those price providers just to create the pool so that they can consume more of their tokens, or those price provider actually can earn some profit by doing so. Like for example, there's a house raffle platform outside. Like you just buy a $10 ticket to win a house,
Mm-hmm.
like which worth of
Yeah.
like a $500,000. This is really big deal. So people also do like a kind of lotto thing, like, and then the
Yeah.
person who provide the house, they can still get the profit by selling more than like a ton of tickets. So the ticket sales is
Yes.
like over 500,000 that the prize provider kind of gain the profit. So I'd like to understand in this way. It's like, will the
Yeah.
prize
It's
provider?
that,
Yeah,
yeah, it's that model.
it's
So the
that model.
person that
All right.
provides
Yeah.
the prize pool,
Mm-hmm.
I call them the game maker.
Yeah.
They get the 70%.
Uh-huh.
That makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. And then so there must have some kind of minimum cap to run the execution, or I mean, usually those kind of raffle platform, like for example, the house raffle, there is a minimum cap, I think. So the ticket purchase supposed to have over like let's say 30% progress or 40% progress bar, then
Yeah,
the auction will initiate. I mean, sort of like that. If not,
yeah.
yeah, if not, then it's kind of a very risky factor for the prize provider, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good point. You know
yeah,
what? And I'm glad you brought that up because I didn't think
yeah.
about it, but that's a very, very good point. If the tokens don't sell,
Mhm.
then yeah, it's a risk for the prize provider. So now I don't know how to do that because if you, I
Mhm.
guess no, because
I guess it's
the liquidity pool is still there. Even if you bought the
yeah.
tokens, you could still cash out the tokens
I think
if the raffle doesn't continue.
to architect this, I think if I were you, I would define first of
Hmm.
who the prize provider are. You know, like why they do that. Like if it's just B2B model, it doesn't necessarily to give a profit for them, right? Because if it's
Hmm.
just B2B
And
model, they just want to advertise their token on this platform.
yeah, I think you could do
Yeah.
both. I
Yeah.
think
But if it's
you
not a
you could have
B2B
it.
model, if it's a consumer model, like what I mean is retail model, then the
Yeah, yeah,
retail participants supposed to have some profit by doing so. Then
yes,
you need to set probably the minimum cap of the initiating those the raffle auctions, So if
yeah,
not within the set time, then that's supposed to be just refundable, and then that game didn't launch, whatever like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
very good point. Thank you for bringing that up. And I'm really glad I came on tonight now because I'm getting good feedback here. So for the first stage, it will be private partners
Hmm.
that are providing the prize pools.
Yeah,
So there will be, an element of risk that
right.
everybody's comfortable with accepting. But when it does open up, then yeah, it will be important to mitigate some of that risk for almost like small business providers here, right? Like they're not really consumers. In this model, the consumers are the players buying the tokens
Yeah.
and the players buying the derivatives. So yeah, your description of it as like a B2B
Hmm.
model works on the prize pool side.
Hmm.
And that's a good description of it. Perfect
Right.
description. So yeah, when it becomes permissionless and open and basically automatic, then yeah, it would be a very, very good idea
Yeah.
to have a protection mechanism so that if you put up a stake of $1,000, it doesn't reach that threshold,
Right.
then yeah.
In Farcaster mini app, I'm not sure if you know there's a very famous mini app called Warp Slot. Uh, it
Yep.
just oh you know Warp Slot?
Oh yeah, I do it every day. I'm trying to get one of
Yeah.
my meme coins on it.
Yeah. So basically, the prize part here. Woo! I really want to mute this. Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah. So those people are kind of price provider, right? In this model.
Yes.
And then this
Yeah.
is 100% B2B. Like these price provider does not gain any profit. Even they paying fee to list their
Yeah.
token. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I this is called B2B model in my opinion. So in
Yeah.
your
I
model,
agree.
yeah, right. Like if some token want to create those game, and then they probably have a need to launch it by paying the money, prize money,
Yeah.
so that people can consume the raffle ticket that based on their own token, which
Yeah.
will give benefit back for them as a project wise. So I think it's kind of similar model
Yeah.
with it, like for the prize provider, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, it is very similar. It's a
Yeah.
good description there. And
Yeah.
I would like it so that those businesses, those tokens providing those prizes
Mm-hmm.
have at least a decent expectation
Mm-hmm.
of making some kind of profit. It might not be huge. It
Yeah.
might only be maybe 3 or 4 times what they invested, but it could also be much, much bigger.
Right.
So,
Yeah. And other than that, the player side is really interesting, especially those side part. I think those side part will be like people may think they're really creative, you know. It's another game
yeah.
rule. Yeah. So
Yep.
so yeah, I think it's gonna be really big hit. I mean, just personally, I'd love to join that in the side part if I join this
I'd
game.
love to have you.
Yeah.
I'd love to have you guys join. I'm hoping that Hunt
Yeah.
Town will be willing to test and beta test
Oh yeah, yeah. We
when I get it up and running.
love to test. So yeah, let's set up the beta test if you're ready to do that. Like we can have to spread those your beta tests for downtown members. Um, and then they love to join very early enough so that they can be the first mover of your platform.
I would love it.
Yeah.
I
All
love
right.
Hunt. This Hunt platform. I have to say, like, I discovered you guys just a few months ago now, and I've been really encouraged and really, really enjoying the community here.
Oh, thank you so
Um,
much. Yeah, it
yeah,
means a lot to us. Like we just try to make kind of very chill, casual Web3 social space, right? Rather than like very complicated tax only, discussable people. Like, we don't like to have those kind of very complicated area. We just want to be very fun on these merely Web3 spaces. So yeah, I think it's a really good fit for your product.
I agree. I'm happy
Yeah.
here, and
Yeah.
looking forward to everybody playing
Awesome.
on Second
Awesome.
Order. Thank you. Well, thank
All
you for
right.
listening out to me. And Project 7, thank you for your feedback. Insightful and to the point, like always. And I think that is so awesome. I really appreciate that you give like honest and direct feedback like that. So
You're
thank you very
welcome.
much. I do appreciate it.
You're so welcome. And everyone, let's make a big claps again for today's project showcase. Patreon SecondOrder.Fun. Woo! All right. Now it is raffle time. Our raffle. Hunt Town raffle, everyone. Okay. So as usual, actually for someone who doesn't know what's going on now, is that we have PWAP NFT called Hunt Town Brickside Chat PWAP. Yeah. So we're gonna mint this. Oh wow! Can I mint right now? No. You should be whitelisted first every time when you come to the Brickside chat. For example, today is like what? 46 Brickside chat, right? Then some person who joined the Brickside chat so far every day may have 46 NFT of this, right? So this is the rule. So whenever you come to the Brickside chat, you have to register here by clicking this button. Can you see? Yeah. And then I'll show you how to do. I'm gonna do by myself too. So this is my wallet. Submit this, then dong, successfully registered for the PWAP event. All right, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to do that. Timer. And go. After these 30 seconds, we will close this whitelisting process so that people can start to mint. You cannot mint yet. We have to close this out first of this whitelisting process. After whitelist processing done, then you can be able to mint. And after this time, you cannot add your wallet anymore. Okay? So this is the rule. Oh my god. 3, 2, 1. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Sebayaki, please close the whitelisting process. Please end it. Now you can mint. So I'll show you how to mint. So yeah, basically you just go to What's going on? This Dixie Club page. No, this is the this Dixie Club page here. Oh, there's a link here too. Yeah, minted here too. Yeah, same, basically same. And now see, my mint button is activated. This is basically by the way, this is called a Dixie Club, which is pixel fully on-chain pixel art maker. Like for example, anyone can launch like this NFT design. So this is base frame, and then people who mint this collection, they can change the color scheme like that. Ta-da! I want to make some very dark gray. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be darker than that. And oh, I want to change this color of the fire more red. Yeah. And this is like a dark reddish. This is more to be pink. No, pink reddish. And this is supposed to be more bright bricks color. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh my god, I love this design. And then mint it. Bum bum. And then confirm this. Basically, this is no minting fee. Something happened. You know, this is a Web3 world. The error always happening. Let me try again. Bum bum bum. And then, ta-da! I got 272 pull-up NFT. Woohoo! This is mine. See, it's really fun. And then, oops. Oh, I think I cannot. I have to do this, like, to share this image, because this is fully on chain. So that's not image format. This is complete vector. I think SVG. Because this vector information, the SVG information is encoded into fully on chain. So I don't know technical term. What is it called? Seb? Something. This SVG encoding thing. There's a word for that.
What word?
I don't know. There's a term you mentioned before. Like so, when website read this image, this is actually not PNG image. This is some kind of SVG vector.
Yeah, it's SVG format.
Just SVG. I think there was a word for that.
Yeah. Vector? Not sure.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about it. Actually, Kresno, are you still there? Oh, so sorry. I almost forgot about it. Okay, before to do that, let's make a timer so that we don't do the endless talking. So let's say 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, we're gonna run the raffle. Okay? Now, Kresno, hello. Let's talk about the Falcon Pizza Party on May 1st. Woohoo!
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time coming. I still remember when I first announced that I was doing the Farcon Pizza Party, and we're almost here. And it's blowing my mind as we speak. I still have to get more stuff done, print out business cards, give out goodies to the nice people who come to the event, but I am so happy that I'll get to meet a lot of you people. I'm going to dress up as a wizard so you guys can find me.
Oh my god, wait. 360 people going?
I had to cap it. It was too much.
What?
The venue can only get 150.
Oh my god. So what? Like, is that kind of first come first base? Like more than
First
half?
come, first serve. It's like literally, I wanted it to be like as much people as I could. It's again, I am very happy. I'm gonna meet everybody.
You are the master of party. Woohoo!
No, I will be the master of parties. Not yet. Maybe if I go to Korea and meet you guys in person.
Oh my god, I'd love to have this party again in Korea if you come and then do this conducting thing. Like, how can you make 360 people RSVP? I've never seen this number. That's amazing.
Because I am just a guy, but I work really hard.
So this is a event hosted on May 1st, everyone, in New York City. It's not the state of New York. Joking, like
Nope, it's in Brooklyn.
Actually, for people who never been in US, they cannot understand like all the name like New York State and then Manhattan, New York.
No, it's New York City.
Yeah.
the whole shebang with pizza and people saying that they're walking here.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be great. But yeah, I'm really excited to see it come through. Hopefully we can do more events like this in the future. I'd love to collaborate again if possible.
And please,
But
please
yeah.
share the photos a lot.
I am going. I know
yeah.
I have. They told me I couldn't get photos, but I'm not going to listen to them. I'm going to bring my camera. I'm going to get so much photos for Hunt Town.
Will Jesse Pollock visit?
I hope so. If he does, I have some special merch I have to give him myself. And also, we got some really good partners. I know Dick Butt's going to be there.
Oh
A
wow.
lot of people.
Dick
I
Butt.
know.
We love Dick Butt.
If anything, I couldn't have done it without more or less Hunt Town and Dick Butt. So much love to you guys.
Oh, tell Dick Butt said like Hunttown loves you.
Okay, I'll let Kevin know.
Hunttown, yeah. We love Kevin. We love Dick Butt. Hunttown, the Mint Club. We love them. You know, even in the Mint
I know.
Club, there's a Dick Butt based page. I'm not sure if you know.
Oh, no, I believe so. Oh, and that's my time, I guess.
It's okay. Oh, oops, sorry. All right. You know, we have Dick
But
Butt
yeah.
page here. See? Dick
Oh,
Butt
yeah, no, so
chat
there are going to be
tokens.
free Dick Butt merchandise at the event as well.
Okay. All right. So
But-
good luck with your
Thank you.
pizza party, and please share a lot of photos on the day. Yeah, we
I
love to
will.
see. Yeah. Okay.
You guys are great. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. All right. So yeah, pizza party, everyone. If you're in New York City, Manhattan, no, Brooklyn. Sorry. Please drop by. You have to wait list because you can see like 360 people going for a place limited like less than 150 space. So it's gonna be really competitive to join. But who knows? Like you put yourself in a wait list and then maybe.
Say you know me.
You send lots of love to Kresno so that he can add you. Okay, all right. So now it is raffle time. Woohoo! Let's see now 293. 200. Far more people minted than I expected today. Wow. 279 was my guess today. Okay. So I think it was from 241 today. I marked this. So from 241 to, let me double check, refresh. 293. Yoo-hoo! Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna choose 10 lucky people. Each of them will earn one mini building NFT as a reward. Okay? Yeah, so let's go. Hold on. No? Can I start? Yeah? Are you guys all ready? Are you guys all ready? Show me. You're ready? Can you pause a bit? All right. Okay. I'll pause a bit.
Enemy spotted.
Okay. What's wrong? What's going on? He is tip ranker. Sorry, Hunt tip ranker. Okay. Let me give you 1 more minute. Okay? 1 more minute. Because everyone's time is very valuable, so I don't want to waste of your time. Let's wait 1 more minute. And oh, Nato-san, wow, your collection is amazing. Are they all yours? They're all pinky. That is really cool. It's Patreon says Nato-san, arigatou gozaimashita. Konnichiwa. Sebayaki, konbanwa. I don't know what's going on.
Close. No, I'm just apologizing because I just realized now, like halfway through, I stopped doing my Nihongo Japanese translation for her. So.
Oh, no worries. By the way, if there is an undefined today, oh my god, finally this is a perfect time to check if he can actually understand Japanese, because he always brag out like that. Hey, I'm studying Japanese a lot from this web app, whatever, and then really I could not test. But today was a perfect moment to test him. Damn.
Damn. We'll get him next time.
Yeah, definitely get him next time. All right, so Oh, 294 just get in. So let's double check. 294. 294. I'll add here 294. Okay, so 294 is here. Double check. 291. Sometimes it's like there's a bug, so I will do double check by putting again. 294 is there. All right. So let's choose 10 lucky people. Are you guys ready? Ready? Let's go. The first winner is 286. The phone number 286. Congratulations. Second winner is 250. Woohoo! The third winner is 288. Wow, wow, wow. The fourth winner is 248. Congratulations. The fifth winner is 258. Woohoo! The sixth winner is 284. 284. Congratulations. The next winner is 274. Woohoo! The eighth raffle winner is phone number 264. 264. Alright. The ninth winner is 283. Woohoo! 283. Congratulations.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Oh my god. The last winner. Today's last winner. Who want to get this last raffle winner? Name your name. Name your number. Name your number. Name your number. Then it will be 280. Okay, 256, 255, 268. Okay, let's see. Let's go. The last winner is 254. Woohoo! Alright, wow, it was really fun today, alright? Yeah. With really great project showcase and the raffle was fun. So these 10 winners will earn one mini building NFT each directly to your POAP NFT owned address. Oh my god, 294, 295. I'm sorry, it was too late. But maybe next time you can join the raffle, okay? Oh, it's yours. Okay, I'm sorry. But the time was like a ticking. Brick sites are supposed to be kind of 1 hour length. So it's already after 1 hour. So yeah, the time was ticking. I'm sorry about it. But anyway, the next brick site chat will be in 2 weeks time, and I hope Tony and Tomo and Rosa will back with a long young vibe voice for the next brick site chat. Okay. Alright, bye bye everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, or have a great rest of the day. Okay, bye bye. Bye bye.